Hello YouTube, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney on this channel. We answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answer they need from an employment attorney. We've got two comments that just came in the past 9 minutes, I believe. One is from Payday4790, who says, "Your cough sounds much better." Thank you. I'm working on it. Taking a lot of meds. Changing my diet. It's all because of acid reflux, and all goes back to radiation for head and neck cancer that I had, and chemo and everything. So we're undoing the damage, maybe, hopefully. Next question, probably more relevant for the rest of you, from Life's a Beach 5405. Life's a Beach says, "What does it mean when a civil lawsuit is put in complex case management track in a federal district court?" Excuse me. Well, so there is complex litigation and simple litigation. No shade at PI attorneys, but a lot of PI litigation, personal injury litigation, is generally fairly complex. Like, you have an injury, whose fault was it? We know what it's worth roughly. We got like a chart. And listen, I'm being reductive here. There's a lot more to personal injury litigation, but like, that's a fairly well established kind of litigation, right? Employment litigation, on the other hand, it's very different in that every case is unique. There's no chart. There's no real ability to know like the valuation of a case. We have a whole playlist on how to value a case, right? But those are settlement valuations. No one knows what a jury might give you. There's no chart. There's no actuarial table. There's no like it's hey, we think we can probably get this in emotional. The economic damages are pretty knowable. We can know what the economic damages are, but like how many years in front pay, reputational damage, whatever, we can talk about a bunch of things. Punitive damages are completely unknowable. It's whatever the jury, so 6 people you and I have never met, think about a trial we've never seen, and if they find for you, what are they going to assign to you for the retaliation, for the punitive damages, right? So all employment litigation is going to be complex litigation. Federal district court systems tend to separate simple litigation. They don't call it simple, but that's how I think of it, from complex litigation. And listen, complex litigation is what makes employment law different, right? You need these hyper-experienced, detail-oriented, aggressive attorneys who are going to run each case as if it's a unique, completely new entity, a new thing, right? Here's what's going on. Here's what's at my disposal. How can I get more evidence? How can I reduce risk? How can I add value? How can I do right by my client? How can I put up a win on the board? How can I get that check in the mail? Like what? How do we do it? How do we get from bad thing happened to payday or whatever the client wants, right? Client decides what they want. And the path is not simple. The path is extraordinarily complex. For personal injury, I had a car accident. There's a bunch of information about who's at fault. Dash cams, police reports, eyewitness testimony. We're figuring out who's at fault, and then we kind of know, excuse me, the damages, right? So that's the difference between complex litigation, which is what your case is, or any of the cases we handle would be, and like a simple case, like a personal injury case. I hope that helps. Life's a Beach 5405. I like your username. If it does help, like, subscribe, comment down below. Leave us a comment. Talk about things. Let me know you think employment cases should be more uniform, a little simpler. It'd be great. I'd make less money, but it'd be great. Take care, everybody.